Today we're diving into a realistic look at whether Aster could bounce back to $3 by the end of 2025. With the crypto market's volatility and the unique factors influencing each token, it's important to break down both the bullish and bearish cases. We'll explore what could push Aster higher, what might hold it back, and what needs to happen for that $3 target to become a reality. Let's start by examining the fundamentals and the current sentiment around Aster's price potential. Aster is deeply integrated with the BNB Chain ecosystem, which is a significant advantage. Being backed by major players in this ecosystem provides a strong foundation and access to resources that can help drive growth. This integration means Aster benefits from the broader network effects, partnerships, and technological advancements happening within BNB Chain. Such backing is considered a positive fundamental, as it can attract more users, developers, and potentially investors, all of which are crucial for long-term price appreciation. Analysts are optimistic about Aster's prospects in 2025. For example, certain bullish forecasts suggest that Aster could reach around $1.88 by December 2025. These projections are based on current market trends, anticipated ecosystem developments, and the potential for broader crypto market rallies. While this is still below the $3 mark, it does indicate that there's room for decent upside if conditions align favorably. Let's look at what could drive such a move higher. Broad crypto market rally could be a game changer for Aster. When the overall market sentiment turns positive, driven by improved risk appetite, regulatory clarity, or major exchange listings, altcoins like Aster often experience leveraged moves. This means that if Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies surge, Aster could see outsized gains as investors look for higher returns in smaller, promising projects. However, such rallies are unpredictable and depend on macroeconomic and industry-wide factors. On the flip side, most credible projections for Aster's 2025 price are much more conservative. Major forecasts typically place Aster in the range of 80 cents to $1.17 for 2025. These estimates reflect a cautious outlook, taking into account current market conditions, the competitive landscape, and the challenges facing the project. It's important to weigh these more grounded predictions against the optimistic scenarios to get a balanced view of what's possible. One of the key concerns for Aster is the risk of supply dilution. Large token unlocks and significant whale selling can create downward pressure on the price. When more tokens enter circulation, especially if they're sold by early investors or large holders, it can overwhelm demand and push prices lower. This is a common issue in the crypto space and is particularly relevant for projects like Aster that have scheduled unlocks and a concentrated holder base. Reaching $3 from current levels, around $1.10, would require a massive percentage gain. Such a move isn't impossible, but it demands both strong project-specific catalysts and a significant upswing in the overall crypto market. Without these, the probability of hitting that ambitious target remains low. Investors need to be realistic about the scale of the move required and the hurdles that stand in the way. So what are the odds? Under baseline conditions, the probability of Aster reaching $3 by the end of 2025 is considered low, less than 20%. This assessment takes into account current market dynamics, project fundamentals, and the broader economic environment. While surprises can happen in crypto, it's important to approach such targets with a healthy dose of skepticism and to plan accordingly. Aster to realistically hit $3, several key events would need to align. First, a major exchange listing or institutional adoption could provide a significant boost. Second, a broad crypto bull run where Bitcoin and major altcoins rally would create favorable conditions for all tokens. Third, Aster would need to show strong growth in usage, total value locked TVL, and market share to justify a higher valuation. Finally, the project must avoid major negative events like token unlock floods or regulatory setbacks. Listing on a major exchange can be a game changer for any crypto project. It increases liquidity, brings in new investors, and often leads to a surge in price due to heightened visibility. For Aster, securing a spot on a top-tier exchange would not only validate the project but also open the door to institutional interest. This kind of catalyst is often necessary for a token to make a significant leap in value. Institutional adoption is another powerful driver for crypto prices. When large financial players or corporations get involved, it signals confidence in the project and can attract even more capital. For Aster, partnerships with institutions or integration into enterprise solutions could dramatically change its growth trajectory and help justify a higher valuation. Broad crypto bull run lifts all boats, and Aster would be no exception. If Bitcoin and major altcoins enter a strong uptrend, investor appetite for risk increases and funds often flow into smaller, promising projects. In such an environment, price targets that seem out of reach can suddenly become plausible. However, timing and predicting these cycles is notoriously difficult. For Aster to justify a higher price, it needs to demonstrate real growth in usage and total value locked TVL. This means more users interacting with the platform, more assets being staked or locked, and a growing share of the market. These metrics are closely watched by investors and can be strong indicators of a project's health and future potential. Even with positive momentum, negative events can quickly derail a project's progress. For Aster, avoiding token unlock floods, regulatory issues, or reputation hits is crucial. Any of these could trigger a loss of confidence and a sharp drop in price. Risk management and transparent communication are key to maintaining investor trust. Investing in Aster at this stage should be seen as a high-risk, high-reward proposition. While the upside potential is attractive, the probability of achieving the $3 target is low under current conditions. Investors should be prepared for volatility and be ready to adjust their strategies as new information emerges. To make informed decisions, it's essential to monitor key events that could impact Aster's price. This includes major exchange listings, ecosystem updates, and broader macroeconomic trends. Staying up to date with project announcements and market developments can help investors react quickly to changing conditions. Ecosystem updates such as new partnerships, product launches, or technical upgrades can have a significant impact on Aster's value. These developments can attract new users, increase engagement, and signal ongoing innovation. Investors should pay close attention to the project's roadmap and upcoming milestones. Macro tailwinds, such as favorable regulatory changes or increased institutional interest in crypto, can create a supportive environment for price growth. These factors are often outside the control of individual projects but can have a profound impact on the entire market. Keeping an eye on global economic trends is essential for anticipating potential shifts. Regulatory clarity is a major driver of confidence in the crypto market. When governments and regulators provide clear guidelines, it reduces uncertainty and encourages investment. For Aster, a supportive regulatory environment could help attract new users and institutional capital, making ambitious price targets more achievable. Tokenomics refers to the economic structure of a cryptocurrency, including its supply schedule, distribution, and incentives. For Aster, understanding tokenomics is crucial because large unlocks or poor distribution can lead to price volatility. A well-designed tokenomics model can support long-term growth, while flaws can create persistent selling pressure. Whale activity, large holders buying or selling significant amounts of tokens, can have a dramatic impact on price. If whales decide to sell, it can flood the market and drive prices down. Conversely, accumulation by whales can signal confidence and potentially lead to price appreciation. Monitoring on-chain data for whale movements is a useful strategy for anticipating major price swings. Market sentiment plays a huge role in crypto price movements. Positive news, social media buzz, and influential endorsements can drive prices higher, while negative headlines or fear can trigger sell-offs. For Aster, maintaining a positive narrative and active community engagement is key to sustaining investor interest. Technical analysis involves studying price charts and indicators to predict future movements. While not foolproof, it can provide insights into potential support and resistance levels for Aster. Traders often use technical analysis to identify entry and exit points, but it should be combined with fundamental research for the best results. Fundamental analysis looks at the underlying value of a project, including its technology, team, partnerships, and market potential. For Aster, strong fundamentals such as integration with BNB Chain and backing by significant players are positive signs. However, fundamentals must be weighed against market conditions and competition. Aster operates in a highly competitive environment with many projects vying for attention and investment. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of competitors can help investors gauge Aster's prospects. Differentiation, innovation, and execution are key factors that can set a project apart and drive long-term success. Project-specific catalysts such as new product launches, partnerships, or technological breakthroughs can trigger sharp price movements. For Aster, any major announcement that increases utility or adoption could serve as a catalyst. Investors should watch for upcoming milestones and news releases. Macro risks such as global economic downturns, regulatory crackdowns, or geopolitical tensions can impact the entire crypto market. These factors are often unpredictable and can lead to sudden shifts in sentiment and liquidity. Diversification and risk management are essential strategies for navigating these uncertainties. Liquidity refers to how easily a token can be bought or sold without affecting its price. Low liquidity can lead to higher volatility and slippage, making it harder for investors to enter or exit positions. For Aster, increased exchange listings and trading volume can help improve liquidity and reduce price swings. A strong and active community can be a major asset for any crypto project. Community members often drive adoption, spread awareness, and provide valuable feedback. For Aster, fostering a vibrant community can help sustain momentum and attract new users, especially during challenging market conditions. Effective media and marketing strategies can boost visibility and attract new investors to Aster. Regular updates, educational content, and engagement with influencers can help build credibility and excitement around the project. Consistent communication is key to maintaining interest and driving growth. Strategic partnerships can open new opportunities for growth and adoption. Collaborations with other projects, businesses, or platforms can expand Aster's reach and utility. Investors should look for announcements of new partnerships as potential catalysts for price appreciation. Continuous technology upgrades are essential for staying competitive in the fast-evolving crypto landscape. Improvements to scalability, security, and user experience can attract more users and developers to Aster. Keeping an eye on the project's technical roadmap can provide clues about future growth potential. User adoption is a key metric for any crypto project. Growth in the number of active users, transactions, and on-chain activity can signal increasing demand and utility. For Aster, tracking adoption trends can help investors gauge the project's momentum and long-term prospects. Total value locked (TVL) measures the amount of assets staked or locked in a project's ecosystem. A rising TVL is often seen as a sign of trust and engagement from users. For Aster, increasing TVL could help support higher valuations and attract more attention from investors. Valuation expansion occurs when a project's market capitalization grows faster than its underlying metrics, often due to increased investor optimism or speculation. For Aster, sustainable valuation expansion would require real improvements in usage, adoption, and ecosystem strength, not just hype. Risk management is crucial when investing in volatile assets like Aster. Diversifying your portfolio, setting stop losses, and staying informed can help protect against sudden downturns. Remember, high-reward opportunities often come with high risks, so it's important to plan accordingly. Taking a long-term perspective can help investors ride out short-term volatility and focus on the bigger picture. For Aster, evaluating the project's roadmap, team, and vision can provide insights into its potential for sustained growth. Patience and discipline are key traits for successful long-term investing. Short-term volatility is a hallmark of the crypto market. Prices can swing wildly in response to news, rumors, or market sentiment. For Aster, being prepared for these fluctuations and not overreacting to daily price moves can help investors stay focused on their long-term goals. Tracking the activity of large holders or whale wallets can provide early warning signs of major price moves. Tools that monitor on-chain transactions can alert investors to significant inflows or outflows, helping them anticipate potential volatility in Aster's price. Staying informed about regulatory developments is essential for crypto investors. Changes in laws or enforcement can have immediate and dramatic effects on prices. For Aster, a stable and supportive regulatory environment would be a major positive, while uncertainty or crackdowns could pose risks. Expanding the ecosystem through new partnerships, integrations, and developer support can drive long-term growth for Aster. A vibrant ecosystem attracts more users and increases the project's utility, making it more resilient to market downturns. Investor sentiment can shift quickly in the crypto space. Positive developments can spark rallies while setbacks can lead to sharp declines. For Aster, maintaining transparency and delivering on promises can help build and sustain positive sentiment over time. Sum up, Aster's path to $3 by the end of 2025 is challenging but not entirely out of the question. The project benefits from strong ecosystem integration and some bullish forecasts, but faces significant headwinds from supply risks, conservative projections, and the need for major catalysts. Investors should approach with caution, monitor key events, and be prepared for both opportunities and risks. While it's not impossible for Aster to reach $3 by 2025, the probability remains low under current outlooks. Treat this as a high-risk, high-reward scenario and stay vigilant for new developments. As with any investment, thorough research and risk management are your best tools for navigating the unpredictable world of crypto. As we look ahead to 2025, keep a close eye on Aster's progress, the broader crypto market, and the evolving regulatory landscape. The journey will likely be volatile, but for those who stay informed and adaptable, there may be opportunities to capitalize on the next big move. Stay tuned for updates and continue to evaluate your investment thesis as new information emerges.